Oh, it's always great to come back, but today is a special day. It brings back all the memories from when I played here, when I went to school as a student athlete. Some of the guys now that I played with, as coaches now, Coach Painter, Coach Brantley. It still feels strange to call them coach, but hey, we're getting up there, and it's always good to see guys like Brian Cardinal. You know, he played in the NBA too. I used to come back and play a little pickup. He used to beat me up, foul me hard. So it's always great to come back and have fun with the guys here. I think one of the greatest memories was the last game that I played against Illinois. I scored 49. I missed the foul shot for my 50th point, and my teammates told me I choked, but hey, that's another story. But hey, after the game, all the fans and students, they were chanting, "One more year, one more year." And I just felt, I felt very special, man. It's nothing like not like the feeling of being wanted, you know, and that's a great feeling. Every once in a while, I pull up some of the old tapes and look at some of the games that we played in the NCAA tournament against a team like Kansas. As a kid growing up, we used to always see Kansas in the NCAA in the Final Eight, and you know, and on TV all the time, and just to play against a great program like that, you know, and win, you know, that was a big moment for us because, you know, people always doubted how far we can go. Dick Vitale, that game, he predicted us to lose. I'll never forget. He said, "I think it's going to be bye-bye Boilers tomorrow, baby." And that was motivation. Gene Keady, he was the best thing that happened to me. Coach Keady, he'd get out there and fight for his players. He'd make you go out and play hard. You got to go to class, and you got to have some type of discipline in order to play for him. And you got to have a tough will and a tough mind. If you don't have that, this probably is not the place to be, not with Coach Keady. He makes you go out there and play hard on the court. He makes you go to class and study. And he just don't teach you X's and O's. He teach you how to become a man. And that's what Purdue is about. It's about being a student, an athlete, and growing as a person. So when you're not here anymore, you can take all the principles that you learn and apply it to life lessons. We were playing pickup ball one summer during the off season, and Coach Frank Kendrick and one of the janitors, one of the maintenance guys, stuck their head in, and I caught a tip dunk on Coach Brandon Brantley, and he looked at Coach Kendrick and said, "Well, you got to move over and let the big dog eat." And Coach Kendrick took that phrase and he said it every day until I became the big dog. We went overseas that summer, and we was there for about 3 weeks, and I promise you, he every day, I'll say about 10 times a day, he just kept repeating the phrase, "You got to move over and let the big dog eat." Next thing you know, the announcer starts calling me big dog, and hey, it stuck with me. My son's going to be here to play football. It doesn't matter what sport he plays. He's earned a scholarship to be a Boilermaker, and that's a dream come true. I dreamed about playing here at Purdue and doing big things, and now my son is here. I mean, and time flies. It's only, I can say only, but 20 years ago. But man, I'm just so happy for him. And I'm happy for Purdue to be able to get you know, one of my kids to come here and represent it and keep the legacy going. And he's going to wear number 13. I played against some of the greatest players of all time in the NBA, a list of players: Michael Jordan, Karl Malone, David Robinson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Clyde Drexler, Scottie Pippen, and the list goes on. You got a lot of great players that you played against, and you had to be prepared, and you had to go out, because if you didn't know your personnel, or if you wasn't prepared at any given night, any player that you played against can drop 30 on you, so you had to be ready. I was still a fan. And when Jordan first came in, he came off of retirement my rookie year, and we played against him our very last game of the season. I scored 36, and I think he scored 33. And you know, it was a big article in the Gary Post-Tribune about how I outscored Mike. I think he might have read that article, because the next season he averaged about 45 against us. And Mike wasn't the type of player that really he's not going to let you outscore him. That's what he did, and he was the best at it.